Hola amigos, bienvenidos. Hello everyone. This is gonna be in English, but first I will give some announcements in Spanish. Muchísimas gracias a todos por acompañarme cada fin de semana. Espero que de verdad estén aprendiendo más sobre tantos artistas y en particular, todos estos últimos fines de semana he estado trayéndoles cantantes femeninas. Antes de empezar con la entrevista, les recuerdo entrar a ver el nuevo video de Inalcanzable. Se estrenó este viernes. Espero que ya lo hayan visto. Y si no, que corren a verlo justo cuando terminemos esta entrevista. Muchísimas gracias por todo el apoyo. También podrán ver allí los mini covers que he estado compartiendo últimamente. Las entrevistas anteriores están igual allí y en todas mis redes sociales. Recuerden seguirme. Y si tienen alguna duda, una pregunta, un consejo o alguna petición, pueden escribirme. Muy bien. Entonces, para comenzar, mi invitada es de Estados Unidos. Entonces, por respeto a ella, empezaremos a hablar en su idioma. So, thank you very much. The reason why I'm doing these interviews is to expand my female-fronted universe. Not just from rock, not just from metal. You will see eventually. But I am so honored to have such guests, very talented, very beautiful, and I also feel that it's my pleasure to share this talent with you, so that you know a little bit more about them. Maybe you've listened to their music, but you don't know what I am about to ask them today. So, how I met my guest today. Her name is Megan, and the real reason how I found out about her, it was thanks to Luis Antonio. He is always listening to new music, and sometimes he shares songs with me. And we have a playlist, melodic metal and friends. So probably you've seen me sharing that playlist. So one day he discovered this band, Misty, and he loved all of their songs. So he decided to include one of them in the playlist. And that's how I found out about this band. I listened to the song S.O.S, and it was very interesting. It was different. I loved it. The music, the singing, there's like an atmosphere to it. So I really want to know more about it. So that's why I invited Megan. So let's welcome her. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Megan. It's so nice to have you.
Hey.
Thank you so
it's
much.
It's good to be here. Yeah.
Well, now I think you heard the purpose of my interviews, but also the real reason is that I want to know more about other singers. And probably you know this, that one very good way to find out how it feels, how is it to be on the shoes of another singer. Yes, it is to know more about them probably in the first person. And I want to break the ice with you with this little trivia. I hope that you're ready.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay, don't worry. This is easy. I'm gonna give you two options. You choose only one.
Okay.
No questions asked unless you want to explain. Okay. And you tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
Done. Okay. Big party or small party?
Big party.
Yeah. Fly or teleport?
Oh. Fly.
Nice. Read or control minds?
Oh, control minds. For sure.
Invisibility or shape-shifting?
Oh man, that's so cool. Shape shifting.
Super speed or time freezing?
Time freezing.
Call or text?
Oh, text.
Dogs or cats?
I have a cat, so I feel like I should say cat.
If it's listening. Play any instrument or speak any language?
Oh, man. Maybe play any instrument. I feel like that'd be cool. Yeah.
Dinosaurs or aliens?
Aliens.
Wash the dishes or hand wash clothes?
Oh, wash the dishes.
Yes. Money or free time?
Free time.
Forest or beach?
Beach. All day.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Ninjas or pirates?
Ninjas.
Travel to the past or to the future?
Oh, man. Travel to the future.
Reality show or YouTube tutorial?
I feel like it depends on the show or the tutorial, but I'm gonna say YouTube tutorial.
Okay. Comedy or horror?
Oh, comedy for sure.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Dang. NSYNC.
Okay. Call 911 or send an SOS?
Oh, well, I have to say send an SOS.
Of course.
Because
Yay!
have a song called SOS.
Pass the first trivia. Yay!
Yay!
See, it wasn't that bad.
Not too bad.
Oh, no, you did great. 100 points. And now, to continue, I wanted to share with you how I felt when I was trying to absorb your music. I was trying to get into Misty-eyed. What is it like to be inside of this music or part of this music? Sorry, and to explain. I want to show you something I prepared for you. We prepared for you.
Okay. No way!
You are strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. You are not baseless. You know just who you are. You have overcome so many faces. Like a metamorphosis, you have taken stages. Everything around you changes. You have ran the races, outrageous. You have broken cages. This is the time for war. Bring on the solar flare. Kick those demons out the door.
Oh my gosh! That is so cool! You guys did such a good job! I love that!
Oh, thank you so much. Because
Yeah.
you don't know how much trouble I had learning the phrasing. Of course, you're the expert here, but it was like the first time I tried to sing it, I didn't realize it was super unexpected how you form the sentences, or not the sentences, the timing for starting each word. So it's like I don't know how many covers are there out there, but I loved learning it, and when I finally was able to sing it on time, it felt great. So I really feel like you did a great job. And by listening to your songs, I noticed that this is something that you like to do. How do you imagine these songs?
I honestly, I don't even know. Like, the guys had written the music for it a long time ago. They actually had used it for a previous band, and I think there were like other lyrics, like a completely different everything. And so I kind of came in and I wrote something else over it, for Misty Eyed being, at the time a new project. So it was really cool to like come into the song that was already existing and add my own like flair, add my own like personality and story into it. So yeah, it just, I don't know, it was a really interesting song musically. So I felt like it needed an interesting lyric structure. It doesn't have the regular like, I mean, it has like the verse, chorus, verse, but the first verse, I mean, as you saw, is like it's different, which I thought, I don't know, I thought it fit the song really well. So it was definitely a really cool process.
Yes, it's not predictive, is what I feel, right? It's like, oh, you see the lyrics, you hear the music, you start singing, and no, that's not the way to sing it. But you do great. I would love to, I don't know, probably in the future do a songwriting collaboration if you accept.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would love to. But have you ever taught songwriting or singing?
Nope. I wanted to be a vocal coach for a little while, but I feel like you have to have a certain mindset to be able to teach. And for one thing, being able to like communicate this kind of abstract idea, because like I feel like if you're teaching someone guitar, then it's like, okay, you put your fingers here, you do this, and you make the sound. But with vocals, it's so much different. It's it's stuff you can't really see. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes,
was
it's
like, I don't
perception.
know, but
Well, that's a good idea. Well, let's try in the future. But I'd love to go write a song with you. Mm, As I was trying to learn more about you, I couldn't find anything about you musically before Misty Eyed. So, what were you doing music wise?
Misty Eyed is actually my first band. Um, Growing up, I did theater. I did some solo stuff here and there, but I was really young, so it's not, it wouldn't be like all over the internet and all that kind of stuff. Not like Misty Eyed is. So I kind of fell out of music for a little while, and then I came across our guitarist John and the rest of the guys, and it's the rest is history. So I didn't really do much before Misty Eyed, not at least not publicly. So
So, the guys were already together and then you joined the band? Or am I wrong?
yeah, yep. They had been in a couple different bands together prior to Misty Eyed, but then they were trying to kind of work on a new project, and same members, new project, and then they met me, and I kind of came in and kind of completed the ensemble.
Did they already have the name, Misty Eyed?
Nope, that was me actually.
And where does it come from? Is it like a watery eye, sad, or what?
I'm actually a really big 21 Pilots fan, and they have a lyric that says Mr. Misty Eyed, and I don't know, I really like related to the lyric, so I was like, why don't we name it Misty Eyed? Like, and
Yeah.
we actually went through a long process of trying to figure out a band name, because we all it got to the point where we all came up with different names, and we all voted on what names we would like. We were like, okay, like I like this one, and this one, or whatever. And whichever name got the most votes got to be the name.
No,
And that's
it's
how we became this
super.
guy.
I like it when it is like an Easter egg from some song, from a movie, from a show. So it's really cool. I like your answer. And I don't know if this is a difficult question, but I've seen that your band it's now a 3-member project. So what happened?
Honestly, I feel like it's such a cliche thing to say, but it's creative differences. We had a fantastic drummer and a fantastic guitarist, and they were just looking kind of for different things than we were. And you know, our old guitarist Josh, he actually is trying to be a composer. I think he's going to go back to get his master's in like music composition. He writes phenomenal like horror music. It's so cool. It's so cool. He has such a good like brain for it. So that's kind of the route that he was trying to go. And then our drummer, I think he just wanted to just branch out and kind of do his own thing and try different styles of music, work with different artists and all this kind of stuff. And we're like, man, he also again phenomenal. Both of them phenomenal musicians. So we were like, man, if that's what y'all want to do, go and do it. Be successful where you want to be successful. We'll support you no matter what. So we have 2 less members now, but you know, we're still going strong. We're still definitely doing our thing. So we're happy for the guys, and we're still hanging in there. So
Yeah, more music for everyone.
yes,
No,
absolutely.
it's normal. And I also saw, well, I was gonna ask, was this a recent decision? Was it from 2020, I think? No?
Yeah, no, this was a couple months ago actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's still pretty recent.
Okay. And about your material, I've seen that you have 2 EPs, but recently, what Spotify shows me are singles. Are you focusing on singles right now, or are they like a preparation before another album?
Right now we are doing singles. Um, and that's more of like a business decision on our part. We just felt like that's kind of where we're at right now. And we're just having fun kind of just writing whatever it is that we want. Because when we do get to the point where we're ready to write a full album, I think we're kind of all on the same page of it'll probably be more of like a concept album. So like all the songs will really like tell a story and they'll flow together. So I think right now we're enjoying having the freedom to be like, well, I want to write a song about this. I want a song to be like this, and they don't have to be tied together in any way. So we're just enjoying the freedom of that right now, I think.
Yes, I understand perfectly. That's how I manage myself too. Uh, Only singles. Probably one day they will all together make a greatest hits. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
But yes, also making albums takes longer. So work on a single,
Yes.
release it, fans will be happier. And you too, because you get to get your music out there. You don't have to wait, and then the time passes.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go ahead and crank them out and get the people what they want.
Talking about singles, you just released one, which is Run. I loved it. Everyone should go listen to it. And of course, we added it to our playlist. I have been listening to it. I love the sound. It sounds not just the music, the voice. Everything sounds evolved, like more professional. And I wanted to ask you if this is just the consequence of all your hard work, or did you consciously decided to change something, and this is an evolution that you prepared?
I think it's a little bit of both. We recently signed to 59X Records, which is a label that's located in the same state as us in Georgia. And I think some of the things that kind of came with signing on was our producer, Peter, phenomenal. I don't think I'd want to record with anyone else at this point because he's done such a great job both on S.O.S and on Run. So I think part of it is just being able to move up and kind of have a higher level of technology kind of behind us. But I know also musically and just writing in general, we really wanted to just put more into it. You know, we wanted every single note, every single lyric, and every aspect of it to be like thoroughly thought out and have purpose. We weren't just writing a song just to write a song. We wanted it to be really complete in every aspect of it, whether it's, you know, the layers of guitars or the synths or whatever it is. We wanted it to be musically full, and we wanted it to be lyrically powerful and have a really good message. So I think it's a little bit of both.
And you're doing a great job. I also found that some of your songs have been re-recorded. For example, I came across your S.O.S song, an early recording, and I still like it, but the new one shows a lot of progress, and I clearly see like Megan was a little girl and now she's becoming this beautiful woman.
Yeah, like I honestly I go back and I listen to the older version, which is Sense of Soy on Spotify, and I always say, I'm like, oh my gosh, I sound like such a baby. Like it's like probably like 3 or 4 years difference between Sense of Soy and S.O.S, and the difference is astounding. You know,
yes,
like for one,
it's not such a long time, but the difference is great.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, with the whole, you know, 59X records and Peter helping produce it, it took a song that we felt needed it needed more justice. So we were like, you know, this song is too good to just let it just be like that. We wanted to really revamp it and bring it to justice. We thought it needed so much. Yeah.
Now, I'm talking about making bands, forming bands. You are from Atlanta. How is it like to start a rock band there?
It's definitely really cool because I feel like Atlanta is such a hub for music and for movies and everything. It's a really good place to be. There's a lot of like hip hop and R&B in Atlanta, but honestly, the rock and metal scene is amazing. Like I never really fully understood it until I got into the local scene and everything. But it's such a big scene. I didn't realize that there were so many people that really love this type of music, and they're all so supportive. Like we have friends in other bands that are just, you know, they're sharing our stuff, we're sharing their stuff. Everybody just wants everyone to succeed, and it's just really cool to be able to be in Atlanta and see like everybody that's coming out of Atlanta. You know, it's just a really cool place to be. We're very fortunate.
Yes, that's fortunate to be in a place where it is allowed to have your own band. Could you recommend me any other bands that might be similar to Misty Eye?
Oh man, let's see. Similar to Misty Eye, not quite as much, but there are a couple bands that I think are just phenomenal coming out of Atlanta right now. One is Glimmers. And it's cool because it used to be just the lead singer, Maggie Schneider. She was a solo project for a really long time. And now she's got a great group of guys behind her. And they're doing phenomenal things. They're amazing. And another band I really, really like is like Funeral Portrait. They're awesome too. And they've been around for a little while. And I feel like they've gotten some really cool like notoriety and everything and different tours and stuff. And it's just cool to see what's coming out of Atlanta. Like these people are practically my neighbors, and they're so talented and they're so amazing. So it's so cool. Yeah.
I'll need those links afterwards.
Yes,
thank you.
Definitely.
Luis Antonio here has a question for you. He's
Yeah.
asking if Atlanta, is it like in The Walking Dead?
Not as many zombies.
Okay.
There's not as many zombies.
He's gonna be disappointed. And you sing in English, and that opens the door to the audience all over the world. What do you feel like your fans are more from your country or from outside the country?
I would say the majority of our fans are from the United States. I feel like we've gotten a little bit of a group going in like the UK and everything. We actually just had our song debut on a UK station out there, and it's Bolton FM, and the guy Josh, he's such a great guy. He's so cool. He's played a bunch of different songs from us, and he's just a cool fan. And honestly, whenever we get the chance to go out there, we're gonna have to like do a show, grab a beer or something, and just hang out with him because just phenomenal. But yeah, I would say probably the majority of people are in the U.S., but we're branching out. We're getting there.
For now, yes, for now.
Yes.
More are coming from Mexico as today.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, talking about my country, have you ever visited Mexico?
I have been to Cancun, and that's it. But I know it's also the area I was in was very Americanized, so I didn't really get to see a lot of the culture, which kind of sucked, honestly, because I'm like, I live in America. I don't want to see American things. I want to go and I want to explore other cultures and see these other countries from a completely different perspective. But it was still beautiful. Like the beaches were amazing, and yeah, I still enjoyed every minute of it. But I would love to go and see, like, you know, honestly, I'd love to see more countries too. Just travel.
Yes, of course. But any Mexican food that you tasted while you were in Cancun?
Oh man. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a few years. I'm trying to think. Let's see.
If not, your favorite Mexican dish that you call Mexican?
Oh man. Oh my gosh. See, I'm gonna say I love Mexican food. I'm sure the Mexican food that I have on the daily is, again, super like Americanized because I'm in America. But oh my gosh, I love like good like enchiladas and like street tacos. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I could eat them all day.
Yes, well, whenever you want to come and visit my town, I can cook them for you.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Yeah.
Do you happen to know any Mexican musicians? I don't know how many of our music makes it up there to Atlanta.
I don't think I know any actually, but I mean, you should definitely send me like a list. I think it's more difficult because since I don't speak Spanish, I tend to listen to more music that I can like understand the lyrics, especially like being a lyricist. That's kind of where all my focus is. But I feel like I've heard some music that just, it's beautiful. Like even just the way the language sounds, it's just, it's beautiful.
Well, once everything is, well, traveling is allowed and free as usual, as it used to be. Well, you're welcome to come here. Who knows? Maybe you may record one of your next videos here, right?
Maybe. That would be cool. Yeah.
Yes, we're not that far away.
No.
And I have the question, as from your videos, where did you record S.O.S?
We actually recorded that video in a storage unit. We rented a storage unit. It was easily 100 degrees and even hotter in the unit because it's just a metal box. So we had fans going. We were sweating. We were drenched. We were out there in the heat for 2 days straight. And oh my gosh, I mean, the product turned out amazing. I'm so happy with the way it turned out, but it was hot. It was a lot. But yeah, we just rented a yeah.
And do you make your videos yourselves, or do you have a team? How do you do it?
We have this videographer that we like to work with, and he did both the S.O.S music video as well as a Run music video that's about to be released.
Wow.
But Yeah.
Exclusive.
So, yes, right. Give it a couple weeks and it'll be out. So definitely stay tuned for that. Of course, I gotta plug the music video, right?
Excellent. Uh, do you suggest ideas for your videos, or is it just your video maker?
We come up with the concepts for them for sure. We try to come up with kind of like a storyboard of what we imagine for our songs, and it's still pretty collaborative because our videographer, he knows the angles. He's like, okay, well, this is what's more realistic, what's more feasible. But yeah, we come up with like, okay, this is what we're imagining. We're seeing a forest, or we're seeing a bunker, or whatever it is. So yeah, so we find like the locations. We pretty much DIY it, other than the videographer himself.
And now, as a girl, I have this question about the makeup and clothes. Do you design them, or do you have somebody to come and touch up your makeup?
That's all me.
That's
all me. I wake up early. I make sure I'm good to go. As for all the outfits, the guys and I, we all kind of work together because we figure out like, okay, what's the color scheme? What's like the general like vibe? Do we want it to be grungy? Do we want it to be like more like rock and roll, or like whatever it is? We talk about it and we kind of work together on what we think we should all wear. But nope, I am my own hair and makeup person. And I do my best.
You've done great so far. Well, I also like to ask this question. What was one video or two videos that really impressed you while you were growing up, or before you were a singer?
Oh, man. I think one of my favorite all-time videos is Holding On to You by 21 Pilots. It's so cool. They have all the choreography, and it's very artistic. It's super, super cool. I think that's like my top favorite music video. It's so cool to me.
Excellent. There are some fun questions here. They say, we want Misty in Mexico and Costa Rica. Oh, excellent.
Well, we're going to have to make our way out there. That's it.
Of course. So whenever you come to Mexico, you can also contact me if you need any references or what to try or not, what not to try.
You'll have to tell us what all the best spots are.
Of course. I'm not an expert, but yes, of course I will. I will tell you. Now, it's time for the second trivia. I hope that you're ready.
Okay.
In this case, I will not give you two options. I will only say the category, and you give me the first idea that comes to your mind. Okay?
Okay.
So I say one thing, you reply with one answer. Okay. Let's begin. Food that you cook best.
Oh, chorizo and eggs.
Celebrity crush.
Oh, Johnny Hawkins from Nothing More.
Favorite superhero.
Oh man, this is a hard question. Favorite superhero. Flash.
Nice. Useless talent.
Oh man, I don't have one.
Okay. Any nervous tics?
I have a bad habit of like picking at my fingernails. That's why they're done, so that I can't do it.
Good. I must have backstage.
Oh man, water. Room temperature water.
Country that you'd like to visit first.
Oh man, I think Australia would be really cool to see. Very dangerous, but very cool to see.
Phobias.
Oh, heights. I'm so afraid of being up really, really high. Whoa.
Okay. Any hobby that you like?
Any hobby? I like mountain biking. Me and John go mountain biking a lot.
I said any hobby that you like.
Oh, Hobbit. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said hobby.
That's a trick. That's a trick.
Oh, okay.
Do you prefer anyone?
I don't even know.
Okay. Weirdest job you ever had?
The weirdest joke?
Job. No, job.
Oh, job. Oh,
That would be a difficult one.
I worked in fast food, and that was, I don't recommend it.
Okay. The food or the job?
Both.
Later, you'll tell me which one.
Right,
Language that you'd like to learn.
Oh, man. Gaelic.
Oh, wow.
That would be really cool, I feel like.
Uh-huh. Did you watch Outlander?
Oh my gosh, I have. I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen like 2 or 3 seasons.
You want to talk to Jamie?
Oh, love that show. Oh my gosh.
Next one. Your favorite Backstreet Boy?
Oh man.
Maybe we should have
all of
prepared
them.
in sync, right?
Maybe. I'm gonna say Justin Timberlake. Between the two, it's just Justin Timberlake.
Okay. Now, how many instruments do you play? And your voice is one.
1.5.
Okay. Musical muse for you.
Ooh. Musical muse. Anything. Everything. Everyone.
But like one particular singer that inspired you.
Again, probably 21 Pilots.
Okay.
They're like my all-time favorite.
Any sport that you like?
Baseball.
Recurrent dream.
I'm sorry, say that again?
A recurrent dream. Something that you recurrent dream.
Oh. Ooh.
If you have
Being famous.
Okay. Any
Thanks for that
series?
show.
Yes. Series that you're watching.
Naruto, actually.
Okay.
When you said ninjas or pirates earlier, I was like ninjas. Ninjas. Because of Naruto.
Nice. Band that you would like to see reunited.
Ooh, reunited. Oh man.
Alive or not?
I'm gonna say, well, okay, I don't know if this one counts, but I'm gonna say Queen, even though I know Queen still tours, but I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Queen with Freddie Mercury.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last song that you listened to.
Oh man. Honestly, probably a country song. Probably some like Luke Bryan or something.
Okay. Someone you wish to collaborate with.
Johnny Hawkins, nothing more. Call me.
Now, your favorite 90s girl. From all the Lilith movement, you have a 90s girl?
Oh man. I don't know.
The first one you remember.
There's so many. Oh man, I really don't have an answer for that one. I have no idea.
Okay, homework.
Yes.
And discovery of the year, counting the past 12 months.
Ooh.
Musically.
Man. I feel like there's so many. I'm trying to think of what. I don't know. I don't know the name of the band, but there's a song called Fine. Like it's like S.I.N.E. Obsessed with it. I could not tell you the name of the artist for the life of me, but it's a great song.
So if anyone is watching and knows the answer, please give it to us.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna look it up when we get done. I'm gonna be like,
Too
duh.
close to touch.
Yes.
Giving me this. Luis Antonio was fast.
Yes.
Oh, very nice. So interesting. I'll listen to it. And you're done with the second trivia. Yay.
Oh, that one was much harder.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry for that. But
Oh, it's okay. That's
you
fine.
passed with
Thank you.
honors. Thank you so much, Megan. I really want to thank you for your time. I know that you're probably missing out on an Easter celebration. But now you're going to be free to go in a moment. But thank you so much. I want to invite you to collaborate.
Yes.
Anyhow,
Yes.
I'd be so honored to have you. And I want to invite everybody to support Misty-Eyed. Megan here will answer to your messages. Yay! And she continues creating. So let's add her music. Let's follow her. And they have a website, an official website where you can find out more. I don't know if she's opening other accounts. Do you have other pages?
We just have at Misty-Eyed across the board, Twitter, Instagram. Our website is misty-eyed.rocks, which again you can probably find from our Instagram if you forget what the website is itself. So yeah, Misty-Eyed.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Megan.
Thank you.
I wish you the best. And whenever you need any Spanish, Spanish classes or guidance to come to Mexico, we'll be here. Thank you so much. That was it for today. Thank you, my friends, for paying attention and for standing us, for being here with us. Thank you. And we'll hear more about you soon. Waiting for your video. Thank you. Goodbye. See you next weekend. Bye-bye.